Roblox drama is officially over, or at least we have the power to make it be over. So before I show you what's going on within the Roblox community today, what's going on this time, please leave a like on this video and subscribe. And very quickly, please join discord.gg/ChloeGames. Okay, so basically, if you have been keeping up with my channel over the last few days, you will have noticed that my previous 3 videos have been something to do with some kind of Roblox drama. 2 of them were talking about the same situation, one of them was talking about something I talked about a week prior. So basically, the start to 2022 for the Roblox community has been very, very drama-filled, and absolutely not surprisingly, but also very surprisingly at the exact same time, everyone is getting very tired of this very quickly. This is not the start to the year that I think any of us were hoping for, really. And as much as I will continue to talk about things in videos that I feel like we need to talk about, and it's more so to just let you guys know what's going on rather than being like, hey look, this is super fun, let's talk about more drama for entertainment. It's literally just news updates, but at the same time, the RTC has been talking about how unbelievably negative and tiring this is becoming, and that is the perspective apparently for the majority of the Roblox community at this current moment in time. So the first thing I saw about this was literally right after the apology from My Usernames This came out. So the first thing from the RTC, I saw them say, some users are calling to end the RTC drama. They say it becomes overwhelmingly negative in the space. Many people are also saying this is a bad way to start off 2022. Some users are also calling to an end for drama spaces on Twitter, while others oppose it. So to be completely honest with you, I mentioned this probably more times than I need to, but I don't tend to open Twitter very often. So as a result of that, I'm always missing spaces. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a space at the top of my Twitter feed because they will either be happening when I'm just not opening Twitter or if I'm sleeping, something like that. But basically, spaces on Twitter are kind of just like big, massive voice calls for everyone. So like, the host who starts the space can choose who gets to speak and who just gets to be a listener. So if you get speaking permissions, you can speak in this space. If you don't get speaking permissions, you can still just join it and listen if you would like to do so. You don't need special permissions to do that. And recently, with things like the situation between My Usernames This and the animator that he did not pay, from what I can see, like an outsider's perspective as someone who didn't personally join the Twitter spaces, these spaces seem to have been great ways for people to discuss these issues and I guess kind of put an end to the dramas and come up with a resolution that might have taken a little bit longer to reach if it was not for these spaces that they were having. So to end the drama spaces, I'm not entirely sure if that has anything to do with ending the drama itself, because if anything, yeah, the Twitter spaces seem to be making the drama bigger than it probably needs to be, but at the same time, it's also a very good way for people to discuss the drama and resolve their own issues in real time rather than going back and forth in replies on Twitter threads, waiting for someone to reply and then coming up with your own reply. But to this tweet, Creekcraft replied with a very, very good response, and he said, "Here is the reality, kids. Calling people out on Twitter and witch hunting them to the ends of the platform does nothing. People will forget about it in a week and nobody will care. Go outside, get some air. People starting drama every day just looks like a bunch of spoiled brats." And I think that is probably the best mindset to have when it comes to drama, especially Roblox drama. Using the recent My Usernames This situation as an example here, I think Java calling out username publicly was okay, like that was the last resort because it had been 14 months and still nothing was happening behind closed doors. So making it public, taking it to Twitter really was the last resort that I feel like they would have had. But as it always goes with things like this, the response from some people in the community going as far as to attack username, harass username, basically witch hunt username, as Creekcraft is saying, that's absolutely not how you are supposed to deal with things like this. So even if drama doesn't miraculously disappear for the rest of time, I think we could absolutely get rid of that side of dramas. Here we go, sticking on the topic of ending drama in the Roblox community, yesterday another tweet from the RTC mentioned that multiple RTC members have simply muted the drama going on in their timelines. Some RTC members have made the pledge to do not interact for people that make Roblox drama drama related tweets. Most of the RTC is exhausted of dramas in general and want to end the conflicts. This is the thing. And I mean, I said it just a couple minutes ago, but I mentioned far too much that I don't tend to open Twitter anymore, and I think this could probably be one of the subconscious reasons as to why I don't really go on Twitter anymore. I mean, it's very repetitive seeing dramas arising every single day. Sometimes multiple different dramas on the same exact day. It does get very tiring, it does get very negative. So the fact that people are muting dramas and just simply ignoring them, pretending they are not going on, I think that's not surprising in the slightest. But you know, will drama in the Roblox community really come to an end? Probably not. We will have no choice but to sit by and watch more drama arise, but as of right now, seeing people become genuinely tired of seeing so many dramas arise, and especially within the first few days of the new year, like, I'm not surprised that people are exhausted by this. Also not surprised that people are muting all of this, but that's what I mean by we have the power to stop the drama, just mute it, pretend it's not going on, and eventually it dies down, people get bored and move on to the next thing. So, one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate love and support that you guys give me, and you know what, it helps me out a lot. But I'm guessing over Roblox drama officially being over, because it's truly that easy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.